And welcome back to match 6 of the Piggies journey. Here we are back at Field 3, Lambert Park today. Bit of a new sight as we see a shift in the camera angle as the Piggies play Balmain FC in a crucial match for the Piggies as they are set at 7th place playing against the top of the table. Perfectly timed, our squad today is weakened as we see first place. As we play first place, in fact. We have 3 players jigging as Nat recovers from a small cut. Yes, I know, a bit weak. Zipping's over in China doing some investigation on how to unblock Facebook service over there. And Dylan scouting around for an upgraded contract in Europe as we pay him below minimum wage. As we head back to gameplay, we see Balmain pick up the ball in midfield off a kick-in as he dribbles, and we see them go down the touchline and Louis collapses to the floor. Just past 1 minute as we see Balmain collect the ball off the keeper, rolls it into the midfield quite easily actually. 4 takes it and Selwyn collects it pretty quite comfortably. It plays into Dean just out wide. Advances to Cooper. Pad back to Cooper. Cooper has a shot and it's blocked by the defender from Balmain. We currently do have 4 players on the field as we wait for Harley to come back onto the field after a confusing loss as we see Dean hit the building over there. There's Balmain on the ball. Crosses it into the guy and just misses by a few inches there. There's Balmain picking up the ball off the sideline. Deflects into the path of the opposite side of the field as we see Harley enter the field after finally deciding to come. 3 minutes past the game. Here's Cooper as he collects the ball. Just bangs it into Harley, and his first touch of the game isn't really a good one, as his second one as well. Here's Louis, nutmegs the play in fact. Help it! Tries to recover. As Balmain hit it out. Well blocked there by Dean. Here's Pat on the ball as we see a shot that gets deflected off for a corner. Promising signs from both sides so far until we see him just hit it out for a goal kick. Barely a goal kick. Dean picks it up, passes it to Pat. Pat drops it off to Cooper. Cooper just misses the ball as he could have released Louis out wide there. Here's Cooper. As Balmain scramble it out for a throw-in on the other side of the field as we pass the 5th minute mark. Here's Selwyn, plays it into Pat into the midfield. Good play by the boys there. Might be saying that just because I started it. Excuse me. As we see a free kick being given to Cambodian Piggies, and he hits into the wall for a corner. Here's Balmain picking it up. Nice tackle there from Patrick. Sohan struggles to catch that ball, but they do in fact play on. Pat picks up down on the touchline. Passes over to Dean. Dean into Harley. Harley's on the sideline, dribbling through, driving into the midfield. As we see the deflection go out for a goal kick. Good result for both sides there. Here's Louis. Carries it into the midfield. Good run here. Still going. Passes it off wide. Crosses it into the box, and Harley just misses the goal. Good chance there by the Piggies. Promising signs from the lads as we see them evenly match to the pace of the game by Balmain. Here's Cooper, picks it up into midfield again. Down the touchline. Great run there. As you can't really see the screen past that. Here's a corner chance. Dean can take a shot outside the box and it goes out. Here's Balmain. Meaningless shot there, although deflects for a corner. This is the first corner of the game for them as the guy hits it out. As we see the second angle here, catches it right pinpoint there. Here's Balmain at the free kick and it just goes wide from the desired target. Here's Pat dribbles into the midfield and just kicks it out for a goal kick. Free kick there. A bit difficult for Serhan there. Just tips it over the bar. There's Cooper just flicking it out, and Balmain hits it out for a throw-in for the Piggies. Good bounce there from Pat and Louis. Louis into Cooper for a throw-in. Good play for the boys. Nice passing passages. Here's Cooper. Tries to find Harley, although it goes a bit wide. Here's Harley picking it up in the forward line, and Pat just scoops it back for a throw-in. Not throw-in, but a collection by the keeper. And so in there, defensive for a goal kick. Here's Balmain. Good shot, but also a decent save by Serhan of his feet there. As we see second angle again. Bit difficult for Serhan there. Here's Cooper, a lot of space here. Could pass it to Pat. Oh, just missed target there. Could have been a real chance for the Piggies right there. As we see them scoreless at the 13th minute of the game. Serhan plays into Dean. Just loses the ball there. The Balmain have a good chance, although a good save by Serhan there. Balmain are getting decent chances here. As we see the second angle again, as Serhan pulls off a pretty decent save. Here's Balmain. Safely collected by Serhan. Back into Harley. Harley drives into midfield. Back to Serhan comfortably. Passes it into Cooper. Good call. Here's Patrick. On the wing, although gets out muscle. Still has the ball though. And gets called for a handball there. Promising area by Piggies. As Pat hits into Dean. Back into Pat and just out for a goal kick, I believe. Oh, corner. Taken quickly. Poorly hit though. Here's Balmain. Louis tries to chop his legs off as we approach halftime. Number 9 for Balmain. Gets fouled by Louis there at a really dangerous area for the Balmain lads. So struggling to adjust the wall. Oh, really should have done better there, Serhan. It was 1-0 to Balmain there. Although it should have been saved. That's 1 minute till half time. As you see, as Pat draws a foul from the Balmain lad, checking if he's okay. Disappointing loss of the lead. Not lead, but disappointing conceding at just before halftime. There, as Pat pulls off a decent shot and also draws a decent save from the Balmain goalkeeper. Here we are at overtime. As Balmain still have the chance to go 2-0 up, but Serhan pulls a half-decent save there with his feet. As we see halftime come by, 1-0 to the Balmain lads. Was 0-0 for a majority of the half, although Balmain do take the lead towards the end of the first half there. As we see Balmain kick it out for the start of the second half. The Piggies really need to up their concentration here, as we do see them make good chances, although fail to take them in the final third. Here's Cooper back. Good play from the lads there. Oh, that was Dean. Dean to Cooper. Back to Dean. Good shot. Goes out for a corner. And Cooper just misses a point-blank header there, as we do see this angle. Decent corner option there from the boys. It's easy. Here's Dean back into Cooper. Nice turn there by Cooper. And Harley just misses the target there. And Pat kicks it out for a goal kick. Here's Louis winning the ball, although does give it to Balmain, collects it into the middle of the field, and Pat kicks it out for a throw-in, pretty assertively. It's an alright chance there by Balmain off a throw-in. Pat back into Harley, I believe, kicks out for a goal kick. Here's Harley on the ball. Meaningless scoop, and Balmain hits it to Sirhan as Sirhan comfortably heads it into Dean. Although gives it away in the middle. Couple good ball rolls there. Although Sirhan has to kick the intruder into the field there. Pretty good kick there too, I must say. As we rarely see from Sirhan. I don't know what you guys are thinking. Here's Cooper as he kicks out for a goal kick. The Piggies really need to up their game now as we approach the final 10 minutes of the game, and Sirhan just kicks the hell out of the Balmain player. Really, really dangerous challenge there from Sirhan, as we do see a yellow card being drawn out by the ref. First ever yellow card of the season. Sirhan doesn't look at the ref. I think he's pretty proud. We see a direct free kick being saved by Sirhan's body there. Oh no! That's 2-0 from Balmain. A bit of a quick duck there by Louis leads to the Balmain striker scoring the goal, I believe. Here's Pat, passes into Dean, and a good cross, although misses by Cooper. It's a good chance there for the boys. They're still making really good chances, although failing to convert. Gets called there for a throw-in. Here's Balmain driving into midfield. Good slide tackle, not sure if that's allowed though. Here's Pat as he passes to Louis, and it's been called for a foul there. As the Balmain players still complain over that slide tackle earlier on. Nice layoff there by the striker. As Pat picks it up in the midfield. They're outnumbered here as the Piggies do convert into a 2-1. Oh, they don't convert. I apologize. I was there at the game. Don't know how I got that wrong. Okay, Harley does kick it into Rosette with that. And Harley does miss again. The Greek man not using his mythology powers to convert the chance into a goal there, as someone makes a save over there as Harley makes a handball and a foul for the Balmain lads for a free kick. As it hits the wall and goes out for a corner. Final 4 minutes of play here as Balmain pick it up into midfield. It takes something special for the Piggies to retain at least a draw here. Although a really good chance there, and Cooper converts. 2-1. 2-1 for the boys. Here's a Cambodian Piggies. Could they come back in the final 4 minutes of the game as we see Cooper converting the chance there? Harley tries to clear it away for a magnificent effort, although does go for a corner, which is later hit out for a throw-in by the lads. Is Zelen as he plays it into Dean, back into Louis. Harley, I believe, sorry. Tries to keep it in, although goes in for a throw-in for the other team. Here's Louis. Back into Cooper. Back into Harley. Good chance there for the boys, and it's 2-2. Well celebrated as they score in 2 goals in 2 minutes of gameplay. Really well converted by the lads there. Seems to be a common theme as we do see Cambodian Piggies coming back from a loss of a lead, or at least a disadvantage. As we see the final minute of play approach us, as the Piggies approach the ball, as Cooper, good chance there. Harley just trips over the ball, and the chance does go begging. Could they counter Balmain? No, good tackle by there by Louis. Louis back into a good space in Harley. Louis again to Pat as he takes a shot, just goes wide as we see last 30 seconds approach us. Stupidly gives a free kick, although Soa makes a good save there. Final 15 seconds of play. Can any team make a miracle out of nothing? Oh, that's the final chance of the game, I believe, as we see the ref blows for full time. And we see the conclusion of match 6. Cambodian Piggies 2, Balmain FC 2. The Piggies did really well to get those last 2 minutes in the... Sorry, last 2 goals in the last 4 minutes of play. And yeah, that concludes our progress for today. We'll see you in the next one, as we did see a record attendance of 0 people again today. Actually, we might call Cooper's dad as one person. Let's hope to see a sellout in the stadium next week. We'll see you there. Thanks.